Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the AlphaMasters League tournament here in From the Depths. We're going to go ahead and start talking about the next matchup right off the bat here. It is going to be between Madwand with the Wolfpack and Marine 0351W with the Hunchback. So the Wolfpack by Madwand it's a fleet makeup, and it consists of 6 Wolves, which are thruster craft, and 20 Cherubim, which are micro jets. And they'll be going up against Marine 0351W with the Hunchback, and the Hunchback is just an aircraft / thruster craft. So let's go ahead and get this battle underway, shall we? And this battle is underway. Over here, all of this stuff you can see is the Wolfpack, mainly all of those Cherubims. And over here we have the Hunchback. You can see a large salvo of missiles coming out of the Hunchback, a little bit of cannon blasts there also. Looks like they just kind of disappeared. We're going to travel here with these Wolves. These are at the front of the Wolfpack, as they should be. You always want the Cherubim, you know, to come up behind on the Wolves there. So let's see if we have any hits. Anything going to be connecting? I don't know. I'm not quite sure where these missiles are going to be going, but let's try and watch. We'll try and focus. See who's going to be hit. Looks like a lot of these missiles are coming down to this Wolf right here, but it looks like it is going to be too fast for the missiles to catch up and converge on. Wow, my goodness. For reals, there is a lot of missile-y goodness going on right now. The Wolfpack, so we definitely have a lot of incoming damage here. A lot of missiles are connecting on the Wolfpack. I don't see any lambs coming from the Wolfpack. What we do see is EMP damage though. Wow, this is very much the center of this fight. The Wolves, the whole Wolfpack is probably going to circle around the Hunchback and just do damage on all fronts, which is not a very good situation to be in. So the Hunchback is down by about 1,000 blocks. It's a 12,000 block ship. It's pretty big, and it's only down by about 1,000, which I am impressed with for everything that's coming at it right now, from all angles. I mean, I'm seeing mainly missiles, is what it looks like. Although remember, the 6 Wolves on the Wolfpack, they all deploy lasers. And those are the little yellow beams you can see coming out of the Wolves. Might be a little difficult. There you go. Little Cherubim flying around there. We do have a Wolf down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Wolf down. We gotta go scope it out. The Wolfpack, you never want to leave a Wolf behind. Because if you leave too many Wolves behind, pretty soon your Wolfpack just becomes, you're just a Wolf. Or a Cherubim. Which, you know, I don't know what a pack of Cherubim is called. Okay, so yeah, this Wolf is definitely damaged and hurt. It's down by about 50%. You can see the Hunchback over here. Shields appear to be down. Let's get over there as quick as possible. Shields appear to be down on the Hunchback, which is not good. Yep, we have full shields down here. This looks incredible, though. This looks incredible. The Hunchback is down to 89%. Let's see how many Wolves we have left. Each one has 2 mainframes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, so we are down by a Wolf. Probably the one we saw hit there. Mainframe is down, you know, and it's around 50% health, like I mentioned. Could it be lower? Absolutely. Who knows what's going on over there? We're not going to go check. All the action is definitely over here with the Hunchback. And I think we can tell that this is where everybody's focusing. I mean, it's the only enemy that the Wolfpack is fighting right now. I will say this is probably my favorite battle type is when it's just one-on-one ships. So I'm just talking about the Hunchback right now, really. But you know, as far as like watching ships duke it out, sub-vehicles just make battles really, really hard to focus on. You know, and I'm not talking like if you have like the Hunchback and just a couple of sub-vehicles. You know, it's when you have 20 or 30 or 40 or 100 plus, as is the case with some of these submissions in the tournament. It's just so hard to focus on, you know, it's so hard to find the content that would be fun to watch to keep the action going. But this is ridiculous. This looks like the Wolfpack is just throwing strands of spaghetti at the Hunchback right now, non-stop. So the Hunchback is definitely, it's definitely still in the game, and here's why. The Hunchback is down to 83%, but we have had some of these Wolves taken out. I want to say these are more than likely a brunt of the damage for the Wolfpack. You can see one is down to 7%. And quite a few of the others are down as well. We only have 3 of the Wolves listed here in our list, which tells me, you know, 3 of them are definitely having some mainframe problems, something else. You can see there's 2 different Wolves just right next to each other, trying to heal each other up. So definitely, you know, I haven't been able to catch it on camera yet just because of the mayhem, but the Hunchback is landing hits. It's just, can it land enough of those hits? You know, while the Wolfpack is just whittling away at the Hunchback. It's now down to 77%. Wow, that was actually a very big drop. And we did get a nice noticeable FPS boost there with some of the damage done to the Wolfpack or to the Hunchback. You know, I really don't know which one is causing all the FPS problems, but it definitely things feel a little bit smoother here. Here comes an attack. We'll see how effective these missiles are. Oh, look at that. That one actually went right inside. Right inside the Hunchback. You can see some of the parts of the laser systems there and some of this double layered armor that just is coating the whole Hunchback. Again, more EMP damage, and you know, we've missed quite a few short bust situations. Even a couple of the wolves short bust, i.e., you know, ran into each other, is essentially what I'm getting at when I say short busting. They have done that, and when they do, you know, when they rammed each other, it pretty much obliterated them. I mean, they were both went down to like 20 or 30% health. But the wolves are fortunate; they do have the repairing capabilities, so they were both, you know, mutually friendly with each other. Even though they rammed, you know, they were like, I'll give you a hand, my friend, if you give me a hand. What a great relationship. This is quite magical. The Hunchback is now falling out of the air. You know, it has been steadily, but now it really is. It is very much falling. I don't know what could have caused it there. The fact that there are now these large holes in the Hunchback. You can see the heli blade system here, or sort of part of it, and that is what is keeping it floating so well. And we're just starting to get a lot of hits in there. A lot of EMP hits. Look at this. Very large EMP hit there. That was actually a really big puff of electromagnetic-y goodness. Much plasm, much blue tastiness. It's like an explosion of blue cotton candy just kind of coats the ship. We all know what sugar does to mechanical parts. I'm not actually quite sure what it does. If someone could let me know what happens if you pour sugar inside of a ship. It just makes it sweet, really. Like, that's how you get a sweet ship. Hunchback, sitting at 9,200 blocks out of 1,200. It is at 73% health, so we're going to let this play out a little bit, especially now that it is down in the water. Although, one of the wolves is also down in the water. And the Hunchback is focusing on it. Oh boy. It is point blank, and it is firing a cannon into this wolf. Let's see if it's going to do anything. It is. It is. Parts disappearing. I don't know if it's going to keep at it. What a bad situation. Poor wolf. Oh, it just went down for the count right in front of the prey, you know, and now the wolf went from the hunted, or the hunter to the hunted. I should probably say that correctly. For a while there, this was actually looking like a really close battle. You know, the Hunchback took out a lot of the cherubims. We're down to just a very small count. And, you know, we're down to, what, 2.5 wolves, essentially, these two. And then the Wolf 19B at 54%, missing a mainframe. The Hunchback is down to 56% and has not been shooting for probably the last 3 minutes now, maybe 4 minutes. And when it does shoot, its cannon is just stuck in the water, so it just shoots almost straight down. And the attacking from the Wolfpack is just, it's still nonstop. Still nonstop, very continual. The Hunchback is lucky. Oh, big explosion on the Hunchback there. I was going to say it's lucky that it has been able to shoot when it does, and every now and then it'll get like a missile off or something like that, but I think it's just too late now. I mean, we have major holes in the Hunchback. Again, here's that heli blade system. Very cool looking makeup. Engines, we got, this is actually a really nice layout on the inside of the Hunchback. This is very cool looking. But again, you know, the Wolfpack's just swarming. Hunchback down to 50%, still has 4 mainframes. And everyone else is looking okay for the most part. The Wolfpack is winning, but I'd say not by a lot. There has been a lot of damage done to the Wolfpack by the Hunchback. That's kind of, wow, that's a mouthful. The Hunchback and the Wolfpack, a lot of missiles coming in here, again, just, and this is really dangerous right here. This hole in the Hunchback, these missiles are now flying straight in there. Just much greater opportunity to hit big components in the Hunchback. And, you know, we'll just have to see how this plays out for a little bit here. So, amazingly enough, the Wolfpack has actually made a little bit of a comeback. One of the wolves has reappeared in the list. I don't know which one it is, maybe the E. But regardless, one of them got their mainframes back, and the Wolfpack is looking even better. Hunchback is down to 36% and is now completely submerged under the water. It is nothing but a husk with components showing all over the place. Unable to really do anything at this point. Hasn't been shooting for the past 5 minutes or doing anything of that nature. Major explosions going on. There's no recovery for the Hunchback at this point. And the attacking from the Wolfpack has just been non-stop. So with that being said, Hunchback down to just one mainframe at 31%. We will give this win to the Wolfpack. Congratulations, Madwand. You will be moving forward. This was a good battle again. I'm surprised that the Hunchback fell. You know, I actually came into this battle expecting the Hunchback to probably come out ahead due to just the crazy tanky nature of this build, but you know what? Never underestimate the Wolfpack, my friends. That's the lesson to learn here. So with that being said, let's go ahead now, take a look at the next matchup and who is going to be facing who. For the next matchup, we will be taking a look at Carrion with the Invader, and he'll be going up against Xanius with the Thunder Rain. So the Invader is really a fleet makeup of just 3 Invader ships or craft, and these are heavy thruster-only aircraft. And like I said, there are 3 of them. And they'll be going up against Xanius with the Thunder Rain, and the Thunder Rain is a submarine that just has a massive missile strike that it is capable of making. So with that being said, let's kick this match off. The match is underway. Now here's the Invader, this 3-part Invader makeup, and there is the Thunder Rain. Massive salvo of missiles coming out of the Thunder Rain. We're going to see if they are even able to connect. How do these look? Will they be? Oh, they're going to connect all right. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. This Invader just took a massive... Oh boy. There are so many missiles. Yes, it's beautiful. Look at that. What? What did that do? Like 0 damage? Oh no, that did... holy smokes, 1,600 blocks worth of damage. And down here, of course, we have the Thunder Rain, and these Invaders are attacking. You can see here, all across the top of the submarine, these missiles came down in sort of like a V formation from the Invaders, hitting the top of the Thunder Rain, which is still sitting around 13,000 blocks. It's down by about 100. And here you can see those missiles just launching out of the tubes. It looks very cool. It's just got an amazingly cool look to it when those launch. And let's follow them. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh, the Invaders are really spread apart. This was the first one that got hit right here. Now, I don't know if the Thunder Rain has torpedoes. If so, then that guy's going to be having a bad day. All right, where are these going? Are they going to be able to converge and hit target? Wow, it doesn't look like any of these missiles are actually going towards target. Very interesting. Very interesting. I saw a little bit of an explosion over there due to the lambs on the Invaders that they do have. Let's take a look at the health. Thunder Rain at 100%. Invaders are at 100%, actually. What? So what's this guy at then? He's definitely not at 100%. He might not be showing up on here. I'm not sure what's going on there, but he definitely doesn't show up in the main frame. Don't know why. Okay, so here we go. Missiles coming from the Thunder Rain. Looks like these are trying to turn towards target. These Invaders are fast. And it seems like the only way the Thunder Rain's going to get a hit is if the Invader is directly flying at the missiles. Because look at this. Excuse me, Invader, please get out of the camera. Thank you. I was trying to focus on the missiles, as you could tell. Yeah, I don't know. Here's where it's going to be interesting. So the Invader's now turning. Okay, missiles are converging. Will they hit? No, just under. Oh man, look at this. So many missiles. Although, ooh, these are close to being within frag striking distance. So if the lambs on one of the Invaders takes out the missile, are you going to fly right through these? Bro, you crazy. The frags could have a chance to hit. My God, look at all. This is just insane. Yeah, you know, you got to watch out for those frags. I don't know how shielded these Invaders are. Oh, you never cross the streams, man. You never cross the streams. At least that's what I learned in Ghostbusters. You never ever do that. It's like a really bad situation. Okay, so where did that third Invader go? Where is he? He was down in the water. Let's get the interface on really quick. He's going to be right Here's all the missiles. Look, they ran out of fuel. Now they're just all falling. Here's that invader I was thinking of. Oh, these missiles are going to fall right on this invader. Are they? Oh. You lucked out, dude. You majorly lucked out. These missiles, if they had landed on this guy, components everywhere, really would have been just horrible. Another invader outrunning those missiles. So we're going to let this go for a little bit, and we'll hopefully cut back when we are seeing some damage done, because everybody right now is sitting pretty. There's that invader, 60%. There he is, invader tournament. Okay, very cool. Now, we do have torpedoes coming into the Thunder Rain that have been launched by the invaders. Seems to be that they're launching them quite far back. Wow. That was a good hit. That took out the shielding system here on the Thunder Rain. But you can see internal heals. The Thunder Rain, if you can look at the top of the screen, those 3 green blips, you can see the Thunder Rain definitely has some sort of built-in healing something going on there, because I saw healing tentacles, or not tentacles, but the healing, the repair beams going on there. And again, a lot of these missiles never ever converge to target. They launch straight up, and that's about it. And I don't know if it's due to the flight pattern of the invaders or the makeup of the missiles. Some of them will. Some of them definitely will, but you know, for the most part, it seems like a large bulk of these missiles just sort of fly off, just off into the distance. Like that right there. Of course, that could be because, you know, like the invader, maybe they were locked on and it flew out of the range and just went off another direction. Yet to be determined. And a few more torpedo hits here on the Thunder Rain. Now let me give you all a quick recap on what's been going on since the fade there. It's been about 35 minutes, and this is really just a very slow battle. So, with exception of that first hit the Thunder Rain had on the invader that took it out, which, by the way, that invader is now back up and running. The Thunder Rain has not hit the invaders, and the invaders have very slowly... Oh, look at this. Here's that beautiful missile compartment. They have very, very slowly been hitting the Thunder Rain. It is at 91%, and the hits, the torpedoes, you know, we'll get like 2 or 3 hits every 4 or 5 minutes. It is very, very slow, and it's very, very hard to show you guys the action of this. So we're just going to be probably cutting back, or even cutting to when I think the battle might actually be finished. This is one of those ones that could potentially span for a really long time. I was hoping to see the missiles launch in here, but it's like only like 10% of them have actually reloaded. Oh, I see. They're launching. It's just really hard to tell. So yeah, essentially what happens, you know, the invaders will get hit every now and then by like one lucky missile, and that's only because the invader will actually fly into it. As is the case here, you can see a little bit of EMP damage on that invader as he flies up through the missile formation. But again, the invader itself is fine and will repair itself within moments. You know, it's just, there's just not a lot of action. And let's see, where's that third invader? My gosh, he is so far. Well, it happened. One of the invaders was hit right when I was about to call it. Right when we were looking like this is just going to be the same old over and over. This Thunder Rain, this invader actually turned into a lot of the missiles and just got hit by all of them. It got hit by EMP. I only saw this as I was walking back to my computer. This is one of those battles where, again, it's been about 20 minutes since the last fade. And it's just one of those where, really, like, it's nearly impossible for me to sit here and fly around and try to discern where the action's going to be. So hard to focus on these really, really long, drawn-out battles. But with that being said, yes, we have an invader down. Let's go see here. In fact, another missile attack from the Thunder Rain is connecting. This invader, I don't know if it's going to be able to recover from this. That is a lot of damage. It is down to, is it any of these? It might not even be on the list anymore. I don't think it is. We may have mainframes down. Now, the other invader is 5,200 meters. So this one that is 5,200, unless it itself comes back to this battle, this one is not even in this right now. So, you know, even though, yeah, it's got 93% health, it's stuck in some sort of loop, just bobbing up and down with deploying balloons. Maybe if it gets up to 100%, it can quickly fly back to battle. But right now, this is what we're looking at. Essentially, the one invader that is at full health. And I don't know what this is. This could be a mainframe on this guy, which could be what's at 100% maybe. I just don't know. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from, but this is a large missile attack. And we are going to watch and see what happens. It's nighttime, so, you know, seeing missiles is really easy right now. Look at that. That looks cool. This, like, the nighttime sky is just lit up. And here come these missiles. This invader is going to be... Oh, boy. And here they come. They are drilling into this invader. Oh, he's not looking so hot. Down to... Look at the block count just dropping. 3,800 blocks normally, down to 1,300. This thing's probably around 30% health. A lot of VMP. A lot of explosions. Yeah, let's get back under the water. That's where all the damage is happening. Oh boy. I cannot believe this happened. I cannot believe it happened. It's got such a big hole in it, a lot of the missiles are just flying through the middle. Wow. Can't believe it. I am completely taken aback right now that the Thunder Rain was able to pull that out. Now, it's going to have a problem. The Thunder Rain's at 86% and still has an invader to deal with, which... Unless something happens to this invader, similar to what happened to this one, this could be a bad situation. The amount of damage coming from the invader is very minimal. The amount of potential damage coming from the Thunder Rain is it's monumental. But the Thunder Rain has just an incredibly hard time hitting these actively flying jets, and the invaders just have a really small payload. The Thunder Rain is able to slowly heal. It was down to 84% at one point about 5-6 minutes ago. And you can see there it has healed up a little bit. Here's a little torpedo attack from one of these invaders. Could they be running out of fuel, ladies and gentlemen? We could be at that point in this battle. Look how slow this is going. Oh, boy, if the Thunder Rain focused, it is. Here they come. This is not good. And here come the missiles. Oh boy. What a turn of events. Are you kidding me? I am so glad that I stuck with this battle, because it looks like these could be out of fuel. Let's take a look. Let's get the interface. So right now, we are on the team with the Thunder Rain, so we can see the Thunder Rain's resources. You can see it is completely out of natural resources for the most part. Somehow it's getting natural resources back. I don't know how that's actually counting up. I'm not aware of a way to actually gain resources in tournament mode, but it's happening here. I'm not quite sure how. And, oh, maybe it's because it's blowing up blocks on the enemy. That's probably what it is, getting resources for those. But this invader, whoo, it is down by 1,200 blocks. And it is this one at 69%. If this goes out, then this will go to the Thunder Rain. This invader is too far. It is 6,000 meters away. And the moment these other invaders are out, we will call this, if the Thunder Rain can keep it up. If it can keep it up. I think it's going to be able to. Here comes another just salvo of missiles. All coming down here. We're under the water, so we're going to go under the water as that's where everything's being rendered right now. I just can't believe this. I don't know what to say. Like, oh my gosh. I was so sure the invaders had this. I just can't believe it. They must have run out of fuel. I would kill. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Murder. Never go straight to murder, folks, okay? I would have loved, or I would love, to be able to see the enemy team's resources. To know, were these out of fuel? I don't know if you noticed, but this was just barely moving in the air. And from my standpoint, that's a pretty clear indicator that you have fuel problems. I mean, look at this. This guy's down. This is it. He's down to 1,300 blocks, 30%. We no longer see him. It is just this other one. We're going to watch just a little bit. Wow, I can't believe this. I'm blown away. There's the other invader. We'll go take a look really quick just to see what his block count looks like. The Thunder Rain does attack salvage. These are definitely all considered salvage. Oh, yeah. You kidding me? This guy's down. 978 blocks. That's way... He's down at like 15% or so. And now you can see the Thunder Rain is now trying to fire at the last invader. That is 44... Actually, it's even further than that. If I get over where the Thunder Rain is, which is, how we'll calculate the engagement here. Distance between the two ships. Don't want to use some arbitrary spot. If we look from the Thunder Rain, it is 6,000 meters away. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll give this win to the Thunder Rain. Zanius, great job. Unbelievable. This battle, you know, the way it started, I thought, okay, Thunder Rain has this for sure. It's taken an invader out almost instantly, and then the tide completely turned. That invader healed up, but went really far, and the other two were just, you know, pelting away at the Thunder Rain. They got it all the way down to 84%. However, as you notice, it's now back up to 88%. And it was just able to take those invaders out. I just don't know. Did they run out of fuel? That's my gut instinct. That's what I think. I think they ran out of fuel. So anyways, like I said, Thunder Rain, Xanius, you're moving forward. Great job. This was a great battle. Ladies and gentlemen, we will end this episode here. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next one. We got another couple great battles coming up. So until then, hope you all have an absolutely great one. Take it easy and stay classy.